Welcome to Poor Things Podcast.
Welcome to Poor Things.
I'm drinking just enough, although consequently not enough.
I'm finishing our 6-pack.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a Thursday. I'm actually in between clients and you're done. You're laughing because I'm so gassy today. You guys, I do not gatekeep at all. For anybody that knows, I did have a tummy tuck last year. I just need y'all to know this story. But I did what everybody else did. I mean, I like definitely hopped on the Trizepatide bandwagon.
Yeah.
Did the thing. Or what are we calling it? GLP-1s? Like, well, we're coming up with all kinds of fancy names.
Yeah.
Since nobody wants to be even remotely involved with Ozempic anymore.
No.
Okay. However,
why is that, by the way?
I don't know. I guess because it's like, I don't know. It's like, is it Ozempic like brands? Like, is Ozempic the Walmart and now GLP-1s like the Louis Vuitton?
Well, now there's like a pill, apparently.
No, I'm not on it. Well, I'm on an injection, which thank God I injected myself yesterday, or else I would be, which is why I'm so gassy. Although I am trying to work back in more protein in my diet.
Which will do it.
It'll do it.
It will.
But you know what else does it? Protein bars.
Mm-hmm.
That David bar, I love it. And you saw 28 grams of protein shoved into your mouth in 8 minutes will give you gas.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
That
must be the
y'all could hear
change
it.
in me.
Y'all might hear it in the mic. I hope not.
You guys should be happy that you can't smell it.
I know. Well, I have not yet, but that never say never. It's wedding season is alive and well.
Yeah, we have a wedding. We have a wedding next weekend.
Yeah, you did
go to.
You shop Nuuly, and I feel like your dress is the color of our curtains, and it's flawless.
Yeah, wedding and baby shower season.
Oh yeah.
But
we got baby shower.
We have a wedding next weekend.
Oh my God, we should totally talk about Brandon.
Yeah,
she's just knocked up at 38,
I
37.
I love her.
I know. And I mean,
she's doing it. She looks great.
She's trending.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's trending.
Women having babies later on. And you know what I read is that the later that you have babies now, apparently the longer you live. I don't know if that's true.
Do you believe that?
They said studies find. I don't know.
I'd rather die young.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, considering you had your baby young, I had my baby young.
I know.
I mean, no. I like being a young mom.
I do. Well,
as you're a month away from sending away Ava.
I know. I'm finally like, wow, I did that.
I remember my mom's. Did you see my stomach?
We're going to call this the gassy episode.
It might be. I remember my mom's 30th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how significant it was to me. Like, I partied with my family for my mom's 30th birthday. And my dad had buttons made with my mom, like, as like a 7-year-old.
How old was she when she had you?
21 or 22.
Okay. Yeah. My mom was 19 when she had me.
Yeah. So you probably remember your mom's 30th if she did anything big. Your mom's goody two shoes.
No. She didn't do anything. She just started drinking wine a couple years ago.
I didn't know she even drank wine.
Like a glass.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing to write home about.
Well, Luann, I'm not going to talk about you in that podcast on this podcast. But we all know how much Luann drinks. And she likes to have fun.
Same, girl.
Yeah. Party mom.
Same. Yeah, we have a wedding. Do you have any weddings to go to this year?
Yeah, I do in December. Chad's cousin. I'm so excited. It's going to be in Tampa, and she's so great.
Fun.
It's going to be really fun. I love them. Chad and I love weddings.
I do too.
Well, you've been to a wedding with Chad.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, my best friend Kelly just texted me about the last podcast about me looking like Katherine Heigl, and I was complaining about it.
Yeah.
And she said, "I've got you beat." People tell her she looks like Amy Schumer, and she hates it. Love you so much. And you know what? She ain't wrong. She does look like Amy Schumer. She's going to kick my ass for saying that. And Amy Schumer, when I thought that she was like at the peak of her funniness, to me, Kelly is actually still funnier. So it is what it is. However, Chad split his pants at Kelly's wedding.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did he have extra pants?
No, he did not. No, he did not. At my best friend's wedding that I was in, he split his fucking pants. And I had to walk him to the car. And we were done for the night. I was livid.
I already told you about Taylor's wedding. So.
I know. Yeah. Tell me about that. Tell me about Taylor's wedding.
Drew ruined it for me.
Yeah.
He got too drunk both nights.
And Drew
got kicked out of a bar.
Drew's the bartender and he got kicked out of a bar.
I was like, can I get one night?
I know. God, I hate it when our husbands ruin it
I sent him home in an Uber, and then the Uber sent him to the wrong hotel.
Oh.
Dropped him off, and he's like, I don't know where we're staying.
And you're like this, don't call me. I'm done with you. Figure it out on your own.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
and now Taylor's moving there. I'm excited to go there. We'll have to go visit her.
What's in Pittsburgh? I'll go if it's not like Chicago.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I've heard Pittsburgh's amazing. Well, did you hear my stomach? Oh my God, I'm telling you. I've got bubble guts, guys, and it ain't from drinking. It's just, she's so loud today. How much of this podcast are we going to have to cut out?
We're not cutting out any.
Oh my God. She's literally talking to us. I'm just going to keep drinking. Okay. So we are going through Philly. We're not going to Pittsburgh, but I'm excited this summer to go through Philly.
Yeah. Tell everybody where you're going.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah, I think I did. We're doing like the East Coast tour. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm stoked. But it seems like there's so much history, but it's a kind of a party town.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'll be good.
It was fun. That's where I saw it. We went out and then we were putting Drew in the Uber. And this was years ago. I'll give him that. This was like 12 years ago. But
my stomach. It ain't going to stop, guys. Okay. I hope y'all heard that. It's better that it stays in.
We put him in the Uber, and then we were walking through downtown Pittsburgh, and Jonas Brothers were randomly playing.
Ugh, I love them. I saw them this Christmas.
Yeah, they were just in the middle of the there was no tickets or anything. They were just like playing. That was years ago.
I love them so much.
I didn't know who they were really at the time. But
I'm going to tell you right now, they're hot.
I know.
Georgia and I.
Hey, they're okay.
In person, babe. Yeah.
Are they short?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, not Joe.
Mm-mm. He'd be the best looking to me.
Yeah. Everybody was crazy over Nick.
Over Nick?
Nick. Oh no, I got him vice versa.
You like Nick?
Yeah, Nick is the younger one. He's the shortest one.
With Priyanka?
Yeah.
Okay. They liked him?
Everyone loved him.
Weird.
But Joe's like, he's the cool one. He's
I
cute.
would like Joe.
Yeah. And it's funny because they're from Jersey, I'm pretty sure, and they all had like jean jackets on that were like bedazzled on the back and like Jersey Shore. I know, it was so gay, but like really, it was really cute too. Like I loved it. Anyway, back to wedding season. I had a point there. I was going to say, I wanted to talk about our weddings.
Our weddings?
Mm-hmm.
Like mine?
Yeah. Courtney. I have no control over my body.
My wedding was fine. How was yours?
I mean, it was good. I had a shotgun wedding.
Yeah, you were pregnant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and Chad's aunts planned it all for me. I had no interest in being anywhere a part of my wedding.
How many people did you have?
Court, I didn't even want to get married. I wanted to be like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Yeah. You know, that
Chad like still won't forgive me for saying that.
Do you know who I always looked up? Before I even met Drew, was Johnny Depp and his ex that he had the kids with. They were together for like 12 years.
Oh, the model. What's her
face?
The model. Not Kate Moss. It's the other one.
Yeah.
She's the one that has the crazy eyes.
But I always said, I'm like, I don't need to get married. I just could date somebody forever.
Yeah. I mean, that probably goes hand in hand with my whole conspiracy, the government has tabs on you type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a good tax break. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I never thought, you know where I feel like marriage can do you wrong? Like you kind of give up the chase.
Yeah.
You know, men get fat.
Well, everybody's like,
they don't care about their hairlines anymore.
No.
You know, and women just, I don't know. What do women do? I mean, I'm a woman, so I'm biased.
I guess we get meaner.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And our expectation gets higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe if you never got married, the expectation would stay like, oh, we're dating. It would be like a.
So one of my clients, she's older.
Yeah.
She's neighbors with your client.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
They never got married, and they've been together for 25 years, and they have no kids, but they have lived the best life. They are always on vacation. They're always on the boat. They have those like little scooters, motorized scooters. Like I'm like,
that's what I wanted.
Yeah, they never
love my children, but
I always say husband, and she's like on accident, and she's like, we're not married, but I'm like, you're married.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. After like what is it, the 7-year rule?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I do find she does seem to be my client that has the most like.
So is that because she's not
maybe
married
she
or because
doesn't
she
have
has
kids?
no kids?
Exactly.
I mean, I do think that having kids brings a significant part, like,
Oh, yeah.
like a something extra to your life that you normally obviously would never have.
1000%.
It also brings a different sense of drive. Like, I wonder how like loafy I would be if I didn't have kids. Like, I definitely am. Right now, I feel like I'm a spinning top 24/7.
Right.
My zodiac and my palm reader, my tarot reader right now is like,
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Honestly, today's podcast is kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think for both
we
of
have
us.
like a mind block.
Yeah. I think you and I
We have a lot of other things going on.
Yeah. I think spring is an interesting time. It's a rebirth. You know, we're in April. We're 1 week away from May. And like, I feel like everybody's balls grow in the spring. It's like, I'm going to go do this. Oh, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to, you know, like, what can I do? It's like the antidepressants, we put them down because winter's over and we're picking up Coronas and drinks and we're drinking and we're having fun. And we're like, let's get into trouble. What am I going to get into?
It's so true. I feel like every single person that I know has done some sort of like
significant change in their life.
Yeah. Or truly, if I really think about each person, each woman especially that I know.
Yeah.
Something is happening to everybody.
Chad's been in this use our class for fire right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I talked about this last week, but like I cannot wait till it's over. And granted, it's all for the best. I want him to be ambitious. It's all my fault because I push him to do everything. Like, go, do it. And tomorrow's the last day. Thank God, because he has been the grumpiest person in the world. And we talked about that yesterday too. Speaking about marriage and stuff, like how men get grumpier. I'm experiencing this.
Yeah.
Like Chad's significantly grumpier.
It like happens overnight.
I mean, I don't even care if he listens to this.
No.
I told him this to his face.
It happens overnight.
Like
snippier.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is like on your period?
Where I feel like
I'm getting more fun.
I kind of think that. I mean, I'm like,
you've watched me change a lot in 7 years.
I feel like I'm getting a little. Yeah, we're kind of switching roles a little bit, like a little lighter.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know.
I feel like you definitely mean business. You like things to be a certain
which is
way.
never going to change.
Agreed. And like, I like things to be done. I hate the unfinished business stuff.
Yeah.
Chad is getting better about getting stuff done and not letting him sit, you know, which is good.
Yeah.
Because he used to be the worst about that. But at the same time, I think, you know, I know it's not easy being married to me because when I get an idea, that's why you and I are so good in business together.
Yeah.
It's like once we get an idea, we're on Amazon, we're buying it. It's coming in the next day. We're going to make it happen. And it's going to be done in 2 weeks.
Right.
Or a week or whatever. Where a lot of people that I know that are friends with us, 3 months later, they're still deciding what color curtains they're going to pick out.
Exactly.
And you and I just don't work that way.
No.
We'd rather shoot the gun, be wrong, make a mistake.
Yeah.
And then
so we can
going.
seem less chill in that aspect. And for me, though, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, it's out of my control. Like with certain things.
Yeah.
Of course, whenever I know that I can do this and I'm in control of it, it should be done a certain way. But when it comes to my relationships and stuff, I mean, losing like one of my very best friends last year, like they didn't die, but they just chose not to be our friend anymore.
That's a weird thing.
I just feel, and then, you know, losing people at the salon, I feel like there's nothing that we can control. So I know. I'm learning to just make, I don't know, not really expect much out of anything.
Or try to make peace with it. Yeah, because that's the interesting thing about being an adult. And I, you know, I'm living here and this is not my hometown. And it's so funny. Adult relationships are super interesting because you're yourself in it. You have other relationships. And then out of nowhere one day, you're hanging out a ton. And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, in these adult relationships, you just stop getting the phone call.
Yeah.
Or you realize this person only called me because I was their person that they vented to.
Yeah, you start to realize
what an adult relationship is after a couple years. Or here's the other thing, in some relationships, you know too much. Or some people stop hanging out because they don't like the other person's husband.
Yeah.
Or worse, and in this definitely in a case that you and I have been familiar with, the single guy friend all of a sudden dates this girl, and she's like, yeah, you know what? I don't like any of your friends, so guess what?
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, so you can't be friends with him anymore, and a pivotal person in your friend group
You know
is
what?
completely gone.
Yeah, the
It's
sick
weird.
thing about that is that we had known this person for 15 years almost. So it's what's really scary. And that's just what I mean. I think in the past year, I've learned to like not really expect anything out of, like, I feel like my intuition is not necessarily always right anymore. Where before I did, I'm like, so now that this person did that, I'm like, wow, I never really knew you.
Yeah.
And so I have to.
Was it that you ever really knew you, or I didn't know how capable of changing that significant you were? Because I do think people can change.
I do, but I feel like maybe I didn't realize how selfish. I don't know.
Yeah.
We gave Drew and I to this, friendship, and like, and then it was like bam,
overnight.
Yeah. But it was to everyone. It wasn't just to Drew and I. It was to the whole group, and it was so bizarre. And I'm like, people are just so weird.
I know.
And I guess I'm like, I've been hardened a little bit, but also lighter too, because I'm like, I can't.
Let me just loosen the expectation,
which is not necessarily a great thing.
Yeah, but it's also not bad too, because it does open you up to like being vulnerable to new relationships much easier.
Which we'll have to deal with this at work, like
I know, and that's
everything changes, and it's just
I know that's the only thing that's certain too. And I think that's so hard to explain to people that don't like change. It's like, that's all that's actually coming.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my mom it is. Yeah. That's so true.
My mom and I have these conversations a lot. She's reluctant to change. But yet that's all that's ever happened. And so it's so funny. She loves new adventures and new experiences. But I think this year I've realized how little I am in control. I watched something with Kristen, what's her face? Kristen from Frozen.
Yeah.
I sent it to Chad last night.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this about me.
I loved.
Yeah. Did you watch it? I posted on my reel.
Yeah.
I am the least confrontational person, but I've never thought of it in this way, that confrontation or that being an empath but not telling people how you feel is actually very selfish, because it's actually coming from a place of fear and a place of control.
Yeah.
So if you know that someone doesn't like you, and this has been me my entire life. My best friend Ashley, I mean, she would defend me around people when I wouldn't defend myself, rather than me just saying how I felt.
I was the defender back in school.
Right.
But there is a fine line, like, between who I am and who you are. Like, there's a middle ground, because that's why I have you handle a lot of things, like, that I don't want to come off as aggressive or like hard, too much, because I can be too honest.
Well, and I don't know what the fine line is. That's my problem. Like,
I know.
That's maybe that's always been my issue, because my thoughts feel aggressive.
Yeah.
And I'm like this, ooh, I hear how it sounds in my head, and that can't sound right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've grown up around a lot of confrontation.
Yeah.
I think my mom is very confrontational.
Yeah.
She doesn't mind saying how she feels at all. And many times growing up, it made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And she made me feel uncomfortable. And I love you, Mom, but she's aware of it. And even to this day. And she's the one person I will be confrontational with, only because I've seen how she can take it.
Yeah.
Like, she's the only one that opens the floor.
It's probably Ava with me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because
she's not.
So
I feel like I'm the only one that gets the brunt of it.
Yeah. Well, and Chad feels like he gets the brunt of me too. But also, like, it's just learning how I do feel like I told Chad this over the weekend. Like, in the last 6 months, I've felt myself change more, maybe in the last 6 months, than I've ever changed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just me outwardly, it's my inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, in a good way, but also in kind of a scary way.
But I think it's like our horoscope thing too. Like, mine essentially says, like, Pisces, you're not going to care. You have all these years of you, like, being insecure about your relationship. Like, you're going to feel lighter. You're going to accept it is what it is in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so many, you know what I mean? Like, because I tend to care sometimes more than I feel like people care about,
Right.
So
yeah.
Now I'm like,
that's kind of how I feel. I'm like,
I'm not going to do what I don't want to do anymore. I'm not.
And sometimes I'd rather play things out rather than, like, I read another thing right after the Kristen reel, about how I can be an over-explainer. And over-explaining is actually can be a form of manipulation because you think that someone really needs to hear how you understand something. It's almost like you're trying to convince them to see your side.
Yeah.
And I can be an over-explainer, mostly in my marriage. But it's like,
I could see that with you.
Yeah. It's like,
you've got to kind of justify it out loud.
Right. Because it's the deep feeling to need to feel understood.
Yeah.
When sadly, either one, maybe they just don't care.
Yeah.
And they don't want to know. Or like they really don't understand. And you need to let them digest what you've said rather than obsessing over it. And
it's hard.
It is hard because I'm deeply empathetic to people. And I always end up loving like a villain. Always.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and you've seen me give people the benefit of the doubt when they don't deserve it. Like, and I don't know why. And I've got to stop being like that.
Yeah.
And I do think it's ending. I think that chapter could be coming to an abrupt close.
Well, remember what I said? I'm like, I've been feeling so weird lately. I think that there's like physically something like changing.
Yeah, you've been obsessing over death lately.
No, like I saw something on the internet about us like actually have already changed into like I'm like, this is some crazy conspiracy. I'm going to sound absolutely bonkers.
I don't know. The last episode was really good.
But I'm like, does anybody else feel like this? Like when they think about their life, like in the 90s or even the early 2000s,
when time physically went slower?
Does it feel like you were literally in a different life?
Yes.
Like
absolutely.
What I will say probably in the past 2 years, I'll say even a year and a half, something has changed.
Yeah.
Everybody is so, I mean, and as we're on social media now, but I feel like people aren't actually like seeing each other anymore. They're seeing each other through a screen and it's freaking me out.
It's so true.
It's weird. So this week I've been having weird dreams. I'm like, what's happening? Something big is about to happen.
Yeah, I know. Or it's happening and we're not like physically a part of it.
I know. I want to know if anybody else has felt that because I'm sounding like a freak.
No, I feel like I told you my dream last night. It was, I feel like I'm living in the now, but in a totally different place. My mom actually gave me an address in Somerville near where I was living.
In your dream?
In my dream. And like we were going to a party there, a pool party. And I was getting Knox ready. And like, I don't know where Chad was, but I was like there with my mom and I knew my way around her house. It was not her house. So I'm like, am I having
You have to look up that address.
Yes. Another dimensional dream. And and I'm just living in another place at another time and I'm just astral projecting as I know. Right? What is up with this?
So I know we have to go because your client's about to be here, but
my alarm's going to go off.
Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. I'm reading Lena Dunham. Maybe. I'm reading Lena Dunham's book right now. And I've
got to watch
just
Girls.
binge Girls for the 4th time and I'm obsessed with it, yada, yada. But she has this one like chapter in there about how she was like going through this like crazy, crazy time and like where she was actually like had days on end where she felt like out of like astral project. I guess I didn't know what that means.
Yes.
But you're like speaking to people, but you're not there.
You don't physically feel like you're there. And a lot of people feel like they can, through a certain form of meditation, you can physically, it's like, I mean, everybody knows it, like Ace Ventura. Like you can rise out of your body and go to another place, but you're actually still physically there.
That's what she was saying.
Yes, that's astral project.
Remember in that Benny Drama thing? It said that, sorry, like for me, that's what I do. But I'm like, I don't know if maybe I do.
But maybe
I zone out.
Well, I feel like that's a soft version of astral projecting, just zoning out.
I want it to happen.
It could be happening already and you don't know. Are you on your couch watching Girls right now and you're actually here with me?
I wish. I mean, that show took me. Anyway, it's so freaking good if anybody hasn't watched it.
Courtney claims, which I like this claim.
My favorite show in the world.
That Girls is the real Sex in the City.
And I like
your claim of that. Like, because I told you I watched the first 3 episodes, and the only reason why I watched it, everybody can agree, is because Adam Driver's so hot.
I know. I might just give you this. You can actually listen to this book on Spotify.
Oh, I will.
But maybe that'll get you wanting to watch it more, to like just see it.
Well, I really want to watch it now because
I know.
I had no idea the girl that's in Girls, she wrote and produced it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is amazing. How old is she?
She was literally 23.
Who believed in her enough to write this? Like
Judd Apatow.
Crazy.
Yeah. And somebody else that I forget the girl's name.
So she didn't even exist at Hollywood at the time.
She had made a short film called Tiny Furniture in her house, like in her parents' loft in New York City. She's from New York, but it turned out to do really well at some film, festival, and then they basically discovered her.
Unreal.
I know, pretty cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I know, but all right, you got to do highlight. You got to do extensions.
I know, I do have to go do extensions. That was like the shortest podcast
Perfect.
ever. Perfect timing.
All right, bye, guys.